Your goals. We suspect that you already might have an innermost goal and at least a rough idea of how to achieve it. It does not matter though if you cannot yet see how to make your dream a reality. If you have the will, a way will present itself. The important thing is to define your innermost desire and acquire the will to have and act with intent. Intention transforms desire into a concrete goal. Without intention, desire can never be fulfilled. First of all, however, you have to be distinctly aware of what you want in life. Obscure wording such as, "I want to be rich and happy," will not work. Imagine this, you are strolling about town without any particular purpose. You're simply wandering about wherever your nose takes you. Where you will end up, no one can say, but if you have somewhere specific in mind, you will eventually get there, even if you do not know the way. It is the same in life. If you have no goal, you are a paper boat in a raging river. If you have a set goal and are striving towards it, you might achieve it, or you might not. The only 100% guarantee of reaching a goal is if it's really your innermost goal and you head towards it through your own door. No one and nothing can stop you then, because the heart's frail key fits the lock to your path perfectly. No one can take anything from you that is truly yours, because there'll be no problem in achieving your goal. The only issue is, of course, how to find your real goal and your real door. Firstly, your goal cannot be determined by a temporary need. Your goal should be the answer to the question, what do you want most out of life? What will make your life happy and joyful? This is all that matters. You can consider anything else to be pendulum husks. However, if your work doesn't bring total fulfillment, it may simply be a door rather than an ultimate goal. Your true goal should make life feel like a joyful celebration. Don't worry about the how or the specific door to achieving your goal at this stage. Focus first on clearly defining what you want, and the right door will appear in time. Ask yourself, what does your heart truly long for? What would make life feel like a constant celebration? Set aside thoughts about how prestigious the goal might seem or how challenging it may be to achieve. Do not let limitations hold you back. Even if you doubt what's possible, pretend for a moment that anything is achievable. This will help you make an honest choice. Be bold, choose freely, and dream big. Examples of big thinking would be, if you want a boat, why not owning your own yacht? If you want an apartment, why not picture a mansion? If you aspire to lead a department, why not aim to be president of the entire corporation? If you think about working hard for wealth, why not imagine a life of ease and happiness instead? If you want to buy a modest plot of land, why not visualize owning your own island in the Mediterranean? Let yourself dream big without limits. The list of whatabouts could go on forever. That said, you cannot begin to imagine how modest your requests are in comparison to what you could have if you went your own path through your own door. Do not make a wish with your mind. No time spent trying to clarify what your heart really wants is wasted. The expression that something is after your own heart speaks for itself. It expresses your relationship to something, not your opinion. An opinion is the result of the mind's intellectual activity. Your relationship to something comes from deep within your heart, and only this can serve to discern between your personal and foreign goals. When you are defining your goal, ask yourself, how comfortable do I feel in the bubble of the goal now that I have achieved it? Once you have a wish, in order to check whether it's truly meant for you, ask yourself 2 more questions. Firstly, do I really need it? And secondly, but seriously now, do I really need it? Try and measure all aspects of a foreign goal up against this wish. Do you truly want this with all your heart, or do you simply enjoy the idea of wanting it? Are you trying to prove something to yourself or others? Is it genuinely your desire, or is it influenced by fashion or prestige? For example, an invalid might believe they passionately want to ice skate, but their longing may stem from the pain of their limitation rather than their heart's true desire. A goal often seems tempting because it feels out of reach. If a goal feels difficult to achieve, try letting it go and observe your reaction. If you feel relief, it's likely a foreign goal. If you feel upset or strongly resistant to letting it go, it could very well be your true goal. The best way to choose your goal is to trust your inner feelings, especially any tension or discomfort from the heart. Start by letting the mind decide on the goal, then imagine you've already achieved it and all obstacles are behind you. Stop analyzing and focus on how it feels. If the feeling is mixed with fear, a sense of burden, urgency, or obligation, the heart is saying no. While the mind may see only the appealing surface of the goal, the heart senses hidden troubles. Always listen to the heart's response. Inner inhibition is the hesitation or shyness that arises in unfamiliar situations, especially when something desirable seems within reach. It's the inner voice asking, "Is this really for me?" This feeling is temporary and can be overcome using techniques like slides, which help you align your mind and heart to feel comfortable with new possibilities. Inner tension, however, is different. It's a persistent feeling of strain or unease that doesn't fade over time. This signals a deeper misalignment with your goal. The worst mistake is to interpret this tension as unworthiness. It's a false label imposed by pendulums. Remember, you deserve the best. If inner tension remains after using slides, it's a sign that the goal may not be right for you. Do not think about the means of achieving your goal until you have firmly decided on what your goal should be. If you cannot see yourself clearly in your imagined role, it might be that you're not ready for it yet. The limits of your personal comfort zone can be widened with the help of slides, and there is no need to worry about doors. All that is required of you now is the will to have, and then sooner or later, outer intention will lead you to the right door. Your goal must be something that the heart can feel, not just an abstract means to an end. If your mind is focused on calculating how to achieve the goal, you'll struggle to identify your true desire or align your energy with the right lifeline. When the mind starts asking, "But how do I achieve it?" remind yourself that this is not the issue. Tell your mind to stay quiet and focus on the heart's desire. We're choosing a toy, not worrying about how to get it. Be patient, as the habit of focusing on the how is deeply ingrained. Stay focused on what truly excites your heart. The story generally goes like this. A monk retreats to a cave to meditate and attain enlightenment. After many years of deep meditation, he finally believes he's reached this state of detachment and inner peace. Feeling confident in his newfound glory, he comes down from the mountain and returns to a village that's often depicted as a bustling market. There, he encounters a disturbance. Someone bumps into him, or something trivial like that happens, steps on his foot, and despite all of his years of serene meditation, he instantly loses his temper and gets upset. Realizing he's lost his calm and enlightenment so easily, he retreats back to the cave. Your goal will also belong to a pendulum, but that will not be a threat as long as the goal truly represents your innermost desire. Find your goal and the pendulum will be obliged to make you its favorite. You can even create a new pendulum. The important thing is to practice your right to freedom of choice and not allow pendulums to establish control over you. You cannot determine your goal through analysis and reasoning because analysis is the activity of the mind. Only your heart can identify a true goal, and the heart is not capable of thinking. It can only feel. The mind's role in choosing a goal is not to search using logic, analysis, or common stereotypes. If this worked, everyone would already be happy. Instead, the mind should focus on processing external information while staying attuned to the inner voice of the heart. Its task is to adopt the perspective of finding what makes life feel like a holiday. The mind should remain open and let external input align with these guiding principles. Actively searching for your path won't work either. Instead, relax, observe, and trust the process. Once you've set the intention to find your path, the right information will come to you. When it does, focus on how it makes you feel. Listen to your heart, not the mind. You can, of course, speed up this process by exploring new experiences and expanding your interests. Visit places you rarely or have never been. Go on excursions, museums, bookshops, do an art class, go on nature trails, or explore different neighborhoods. Maybe even go on a trip on the Magic School Bus if you know what we mean. Wink, wink. Don't force it, simply expose yourself to new information and pay attention to what resonates. Please do not set any particular timescale and do not put pressure on yourself with temporal limitations or turn the search into a chore. Simply hold the following statement in mind. I am looking for the thing that will make my life feel like a holiday. During this time, be more attentive to your inner feelings than you have been before. Have that statement working constantly in the background of your mind. Pass any information that comes to you through the questioning filter. How do I feel about this? Do I like it or not? Sooner or later, you will come across a sign or some information that makes you feel some sort of tingle inside. Ooh, I like it. Think the information through from all angles, remaining carefully attentive to that small voice inside. So finally, dear maker, you will have succeeded in resisting the temptation of obsessing about the means and can concentrate on defining your goal. When your desire to have with intent and act in the name of achieving your goal, your world layer will undergo an amazing transformation, and when it does, this is what will happen. You'll feel a sense of freedom and relief, unburdened by false goals. You'll no longer force yourself to pursue things that don't resonate with your heart. You'll allow yourself to be happy now instead of chasing some future illusion of happiness. Your mind will release the heart from its constraints, freeing you from spiritual emptiness and pendulum-driven distractions, and feelings of depression and strain will fade as you pursue a goal that truly comes from within. Instead of seeking fulfillment in the outside world, your heart will choose its true desire and your mind will align with it. You'll give yourself permission to have, despite any doubts about attainability, and doors that were once closed will open. The mind will finally accept the goal as achievable and life will feel like a joyful celebration. The heart and mind united will walk together on a smooth and fulfilling path to happiness that exists in the present moment.